بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم الحمد لله رب العالمين اللهم صل على محمد وعلى آل محمد كما صليت على إبراهيم وعلى آل إبراهيم إنك حميد مجيد اللهم بارك على محمد وعلى آل محمد كما باركت على إبراهيم وعلى آل إبراهيم إنك حميد مجيد. Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullah. Islamic calendar is 9th Rajab 1446. Christian calendar is 9th January 2025. Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh. There was this mistake. There's a mistake. I did a certain video, and the name on that video is Baba Shabu, why did you reject Hadith? Why did you reject Hadith? And this question was asked Baba Shabu by Dawa Quest. So the mistake is that because when I posted that video, one of our brother on YouTube, he was trying to make me understand the verse I use to disprove Baba Shabu. That verse is verse number 68. Quran chapter 68, verse number 44. But before that, I want us to go and watch the video and then come back. When I come back, then I will continue. Because when Dawa Quest asked Baba Shabu, why did you reject Hadith? And Baba Shabu asked him, which Hadith? Be specific. So he tried. So he said that he quoted Quran chapter 45, verse number 6 to 8. Was using that point to tell, or he used that verse from 6 to 8 to tell Dawa Quest that Quran is Hadith. So I did a video about that. So I was saying that if you say Quran is Hadith, or any place where we see the word Hadith, it means Quran, then it will be a problem. So I quoted 68, verse 44. So that brother was trying to correct me. So the prophet said, okay, let's go. But I want us to go and watch the video again. So this, why do you reject Hadith number 2? The first one is number 1. So but my main point, the reason why I want to do a second video about this is there's a mistake. And that mistake is not from me. That mistake is not from me. It's from Abba Shaibu. Me your video be. Video no obi na obisa Baba Shaibu say I don't know one per Hadith. And I was a Hadith by Quran ay Hadith. Inti video na me na me say say Baba Shaibu say Quran ay Hadith dia and the problem wo ho. Inti me use Quran chapter 68 verse 44. Inti ya brother be our YouTube channel or person can on correct me say that be asa me kai na is like me na man tiase. But no. Me tiase by mistake ni if Baba Shaibu nya me. Okay, what the you go share video no. Because asamna okay no. Nipa ni bisa no say I don't know one per Hadith. I no bisa say Hadith be. And the say Hadith be no ono per say okutu Quran chapter 45 verse number 6 to 8. Inti odem mpese enkonkuti Hadith. Enkuti sa video no. Yokuti.
Idea?
No, I haven't got the idea. I would like you just to explain to me why you reject Hadith. In a nutshell, you believe you're on the right path to reject Hadith.
Brother, which Hadith?
Just the whole Hadith corpus.
Which Hadith? Be specific.
Just all. Do you reject all Hadith?
I don't reject all Hadith because the Quran is the Hadith.
What do you mean by that?
Okay, you want me to prove that?
Yeah, what do you mean when you say that the Quran is the Hadith?
Oh, so you don't know the Quran is the Hadith?
Explain it to me. I'm a layman.
Okay. Oh, you are a layman?
Sure.
Okay. In Quran.
Yeah.
So I'm going to start from verse 6 and I'm going to read up to verse 8.
Sure.
It says, these are the verses of God which we recite to you in truth. So in which Hadith, discourse, that is Hadith, after God and his verses will they believe? Then verse 7, woe to every sinful liar. Verse 8, who hears the verses of God being recited to him, then insists arrogantly as if he had not heard them, therefore announce to him of a painful punishment. So God is asking you and I, brother Dawa Quest. He says, so in which hadith, after God and his verses, will they believe? So help me out. Which hadith should we believe?
So what do you limit the revelation to?
I
It's
never
not
limited
limiting
it
the
to anything.
revelation.
I never limited the revelation to anything.
Let,
Did you hear? Did you hear? When Baba Shawe finished, so he asked that question again. So in which hadith? So I was thinking that is Baba Shawe is referring by asking a dawa question in which hadith, like he's referring the hadith that dawa quest asked him. So here is the confusion. So in which hadith? You said Quran is hadith. Now, after quoting your 45 verse number 6 to 8, then you ask the question. So in which hadith? So asking the question in which hadith? So I thought that it's like he was rejecting or he was supporting what the question said. Anyway, I agree. Even though when I was doing that video, I know there will be, because it's like, I don't know. So let's go. This the verse I quoted, Quran chapter 68, verse number 44. Verse number 44. No time, so we go straight to the English. 44. Verse number 44. So then, this is number 44. So Allah said, then leave me alone with such as belie this Quran. Okay, I'll go to the how do you call it? I will go to the Arabic text. We shall punish them gradually from direction they perceive not. So that my brother, when he watched this video, that video on YouTube, he commented, try to understand that no, Allah is telling the Prophet that he should leave anyone who disbelieves the hadith meaning Quran. So let's see, it is here. Allah said, Bismillah ar-Rahman ar-Rahim, Fazarni waman yukadhibu bihadha al-hadithi. You see, Fazarni waman yukadhibu bihadha al-hadithi. You see the word hadithi. Sannas tadrijuhum min haythu la ya'lamun. Sannas tadrijuhum min haythu la ya'lamun. So, Fazarni waman yukadhibu bihadha al-hadithi. You see the hadith. So mean hadith means Quran, or hadith in the Quran means Quran. No. Let me come, even though in that video I did not explain what is the meaning of hadith. Now let's go and say, when we say hadith, literally, what is hadith? Hadith is a statement. I have a new this thing here. Let me go to. We are going to see the word hadith. What is the meaning of hadith? When we say hadith, what is hadith? I have a dictionary here, Arabic and English dictionary. So we are going to see hadith. What is hadith? Al-hadith. Al-hadith. So you see al-hadith. Then first one, they give three different mini definition of hadith. First, second, and third. So al-hadith, first one is the new, something new, or recent, or modern. Let's go to number two. Al-hadith number two, the discussion, talk, or interview, especially the discussion or talk. So what Allah say in that 45 verse number 6 to 8, Allah means his talk, his speech. So hadith means statement. Now let's go to hadith number, you see the number two, the discussion, or talk, or interview. And hadith number three, the hadith. That is Islamic monotheism. So it's Islamic tradition. So hadith alone has three meanings. Let's say it's only, okay, let me say three meanings. The new, recent, or modern. The new, or recent, or modern. Second hadith, the discussion, or talk, or interview. Then third one is So what I'm trying to say is that the word hadith in the Quran doesn't mean that. Doesn't mean the hadith we're talking about. When we say hadith, we're talking the statement of Prophet Muhammad. So hadith simply means statement. So that verse that Baba Shabo quoted, that is 45, verse number 6 to 8. 45, verse number 6. You let me go to verse number 1. Allah says, "Now Rahman Rahim." You can go to the meaning. I don't want to say the meaning. Then Tanzilul Kitabi min Allahil Azizul Hakim. So inna fi khalqi samawati wal ardi lil mu'minin la ayatin lil mu'minina. So Allah said, verily the heavens and the earth are sign for the believers. Let me go to English room. And in your creation and what he scattered, meaning through the earth of moving, that is living things. Living creatures are sign for people who have faith in certainty. Verse number 5. And in the alteration of night and day and the provision, I quoted all this. I don't want to read again. All this. Verse to number 6. These are the ayat, proof, evidence, verses, less revelation. So these are the ayat of Allah, which we recite to you, O Muhammad sallallahu alaihi wasallam, in truth. Then in which speech after Allah and His ayah will you believe? So you see speech here. That is the hadith. Let me go to verse. He said, "Tilka ayatullahi natluha alayka bil haqqi fabi ayyi hadisi ba'da Allahi wa ayatihi yu'minun." So Allah said, "Fabi ayyi hadisi." So which statement? Not hadith of Prophet Muhammad. No. Not hadith of Prophet Muhammad. Allah said, so all these statements, all this speech that I quoted or I told you, so which hadith they don't want to hear before they believe in Allah? Oh Muhammad, I'm asking Muhammad. So you see, hadith means statement. Okay, so if my brother on YouTube channel saying that, he was trying to correct me that, no, Allah mean, okay, it's okay. Now, that hadith, that number, this number, 68, verse number 44. Okay, I reject it. It's not that I did a mistake. No, that mistake is from Abba Shuaib. And I explain how it occurred. So now I'm going to leave. So this verse that I quoted on that video. فَذَرْنِي وَمَنْ يُكَذِّبْ بِهَذَا الْحَدِيثِ سَنَسْتَدْرِجُهُمْ مِنْ حَيْثُ لَا يَعْلَمُونَ. So I won't use this verse again. Even though I gave him Quran chapter 31, verse number 6. I said, okay, if you say that, no, Allah was telling the Prophet that, no, leave them to me. Anyone that disbelieves this hadith. Okay, I said, okay, then go to Quran, read Quran 31, verse number 6. So I gave him I gave this verse to him on common sense, but I did not see any reply. It's okay. So now I'm going to use it again, here again. So if you say that Quran is hadith, I agree. But that the same Quran, if you want to go inside deep, then it will be a problem. Let's go to Quran chapter 31, verse number 6. Luqman. Verse number 6. And hear what Allah said. Let's see. This is the verse. Allah said, Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. وَمِنَ النَّاسِ مَنْ يَشْتَرِي لَهْوَ الْحَدِيثِ. You see hadith here. I say that it is a statement. So you are saying that any place that we see the word hadith, it means Quran. So we are checking. Allah said, وَمِنَ النَّاسِ مَنْ يَشْتَرِي لَهْوَ الْحَدِيثِ لِيُدِلَّ عَنْ سَبِيلِ اللَّهِ بِغَيْرِ عِلْمٍ وَيَتَّخِذَهَا هُزُوًا أُولَٰئِكَ لَهُمْ عَذَابٌ مُهِينٌ. Let's go to the English. Allah said, "And of mankind is he who preaches idle talk." This idle talk, the Mala or the scholar who translated this Quran verse, this Quran, who do tafsir of this Quran, he said, that is music, singing. So I'm going to leave the music and singing. Allah said, "And of mankind is he who preaches idle talk to mislead from the path of Allah without knowledge." So Baba, if you say that the word hadith in Quran mean, or the word hadith means Quran, then Allah is saying that there are some people who use Quran and mislead people from the path of Allah. So what will you say about this? What will you say about this verse? If you say that hadith is Quran, Quran is hadith, Quran is hadith, meaning any place that we see hadith in Quran, which means that is Quran, not our garbage books. So Allah is saying that there are some people who practice idle talk, or who take hadith, which is the Quran, who take the Quran and mislead people from the path of Allah without knowledge. So the word here, the hadith in this verse, how are you going to explain it? So my brother, I agree with you. It's okay, I agree. That video, even though I cannot delete it, I will leave it. But that correction, I said it. So I'm using this this Quran verse now. I'm using this one. So Allah said, let me go to Arabic. I don't know whether you understand Arabic. It's okay. Let's go. Allah said, وَمِنَ النَّاسِ مَنْ يَشْتَرِ لَهْوَ الْحَدِيثِ. You see hadith. And he said, لِيُدِلَّ, to mislead, an sabilillah, to mislead, to send people away from the way of Allah. So if you say Quran is hadith, then you are using the Quran to mislead. Meanwhile, Quran is used to guide people. But you see, so do you agree that you use of Quran mislead people? Do you agree that Quran, there are some people like you who use the Quran and mislead people? Do you agree? Because Allah says so. Please, you can read the whole thing. So let me see. And of mankind is he who preaches idle talk. That's why I said hadith means talk. So this idle talk, it can be rough, it can be wasa, it can be joking, it can be mankana banza, talking blues anyhow. People talk about anyhow, just like that. Like what about Shabu? About Shabu is quoting Quran. You think that he is no. He is okay. So Allah said that they preach idle talk. Some people are using musical instruments to mislead people. Some people singing to mislead people from the path of Allah. Allah said, without knowledge, and they take it path of Allah or the verse of the Quran by way of mockery. For such, there will be a humiliating torment, meaning in the hellfire. So my problem is that I want to end the video. If Baba Shawi, if you say that Quran is hadith here, and you quoted 45 verse number 6 to 8 to prove to our quest that Quran is hadith, we agree. Quran is hadith, but Quran chapter 31 verse number 6, Allah said there are some people who take or who preaches idle talk to mislead, meaning if the word hadith, you say it's Quran, then Allah said there are some people who take Quran and mislead people from the path of Allah without knowledge. So what will you say about this hadith in Quran verse? Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullah.